The art of flirting is often misunderstood, yet it's one of the most powerful tools a man can have. Unfortunately, many men overcomplicate it, thinking they need to do more, when in reality, mastering flirting is all about doing less, but doing it right. The good news? Flirting is a skill that can be learned, and we're here to show you how to become a true master of the game. Get ready to upgrade your approach and unlock the secrets that'll set you apart from the rest. Here are the 9 secrets to help you master flirting and leave an unforgettable impression. Number 9. Subtlety speaks louder than words. Subtlety is where real flirting begins, especially when you're looking to impress a woman. It's the art of dropping just enough hints to spark her curiosity without being overly obvious. Forget flashy compliments or cheesy pickup lines. They might grab her attention for a second, but they rarely leave a lasting impression. Real connection happens when you do less, but do it with precision. Timing and restraint are key. Don't feel the need to fill every moment with chatter. Sometimes a brief pause, a knowing smile, or even a raised eyebrow can say more than an entire monologue. One of the best tools for subtle flirting is open-ended statements. For instance, instead of saying, "You're really beautiful," try, "There's something about you I can't quite put my finger on." This leaves space for her to respond and keeps the conversation feeling natural and engaging. Subtlety isn't about holding back entirely. It's about making every word, glance, and gesture count. When you master this, you're no longer just another guy trying to get her attention. You're the one who stands out, effortlessly drawing her in. Number 8. Master your body language. When it comes to flirting, your body does most of the talking. Words matter, but it's your nonverbal cues that truly make an impact. Confident body language doesn't just show that you're self-assured. It helps her feel at ease and subtly drawn toward you. Start with your posture. Stand tall, keep your shoulders relaxed, and avoid looking stiff or overly formal. This simple adjustment signals that you're comfortable in your own skin, and that quiet confidence can be magnetic. When you're speaking with her, face her fully. It shows genuine interest and focus. Small, deliberate gestures can also create a subtle connection. For instance, brushing her hand lightly while passing something can spark a moment of unspoken chemistry without feeling intrusive. Eye contact is another powerful tool. Look into her eyes while she's speaking to show that you're engaged, but don't go overboard. Breaking eye contact briefly and then looking back creates a balance. It keeps things confident yet approachable. A playful smile can tie it all together, adding warmth and showing that you're enjoying the interaction. Think of your movements as part of a silent conversation. If she leans in slightly, it's often a sign she's interested, and mirroring her posture can help build a subconscious connection. On the other hand, if she leans back, give her space and let her lead the pace. It's all about being in tune with her body language and responding naturally to the signal she's sending. Number 7. Humor is your most powerful tool. Humor is your golden ticket to making a connection with a woman. Laughter isn't just fun. It's a fast track to breaking the ice, helping her feel comfortable and building a bond she won't forget. When she laughs with you, it's a clear sign she's relaxed and interested, which is exactly the vibe you're aiming for. The great thing about humor in flirting is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You're not trying to be a stand-up comedian. It's about being playful and finding moments to spark joy. If she mentions the weather, don't just nod along with, "Yeah, it's hot." Instead, go for something unexpected like, "Hot enough to bake cookies on the sidewalk. Guess we've got dessert sorted." It's lighthearted, catches her off guard, and makes the moment more fun. A touch of self-deprecating humor can also work wonders, as long as it's balanced. It keeps the mood playful while showing confidence. Just avoid crossing into territory where you seem insecure. The goal is to be relatable, not overly critical of yourself. Humor is also your chance to create shared experiences through inside jokes. If the two of you notice something funny, like the awful music playing at a cafe, you could say, "Think they'd let us DJ? We'd definitely do a better job." Moments like these feel personal and make the interaction unique to the two of you. She may not remember every word you said, but she'll always remember how much fun it was to be around you. Number 6. Speak with intent. Flirting isn't about talking endlessly. It's about making your words count. Think of it as crafting a melody instead of blasting random noise. Rather than bombarding someone with a flurry of questions, take your time, slow down, think before you speak, and let your words carry meaning. For example, ditch the predictable, "What do you do for work?" and try something more intriguing like, "You strike me as someone who loves what they do. What's your passion?" It's thoughtful, personal, and makes them feel seen. But it's not just about what you say, it's how you say it. Your tone is like the secret ingredient in a recipe. Warmth and a dash of playfulness make your words irresistible. Avoid sounding like you've rehearsed a script, though. Let your delivery feel natural and confident, like you're having the time of your life in the moment. Mastering this approach turns casual conversations into memorable exchanges, leaving the other person curious and eager to keep the dialogue going. Number 5. Be comfortable with silence. Silence in flirting isn't something to fear. It's a secret weapon. Most men rush to fill pauses in conversation, but when you embrace them, you set yourself apart in a way that's magnetic. Confidence thrives in silence. When you let a pause hang in the air, it signals that you're comfortable in your own skin and don't need to fill every second with chatter. Imagine this. After a teasing comment or playful remark, instead of immediately following up, you stop and let the moment breathe. That slight pause creates suspense, drawing them in as they process what just happened. What makes silence even more powerful is its ability to highlight body language. A subtle smile, a raised eyebrow, or a knowing glance becomes charged with meaning when there's no verbal noise to drown it out. These quiet exchanges speak volumes, often without you needing to say a word. Mastering silence turns the mundane into the mysterious. It's in those unspoken moments that curiosity takes root, and they begin to feel an inexplicable pull toward you. Number 4. Playfully challenge them. A little playful banter can elevate your flirting game. Women are naturally drawn to men who can tease them in a lighthearted way. It adds a sense of excitement and shows that you're confident without trying too hard. Start by picking up on something she mentions and turning it into a fun, friendly challenge. If she talks about being a great cook, for instance, you could say, "I'll believe it when I see it. What's your signature dish?" It's a simple way to keep the conversation engaging and show that while you're interested, you're not putting her on a pedestal. The key to playful banter is keeping it light and positive, never mean-spirited. A good rule is to challenge her on things she's likely proud of, like her talents, hobbies, or unique traits. This not only keeps the interaction flirty, but also subtly communicates that you're genuinely interested in what makes her unique. When done right, a playful challenge creates a dynamic where she wants to rise to the occasion. It adds a fun tension to the interaction, keeps her intrigued, and makes the conversation memorable for all the right reasons. Number 3. Show genuine curiosity. Women love feeling interested and valued, and showing genuine curiosity is one of the easiest ways to achieve this. Flirting isn't just about impressing someone. It's about making them feel like they're the only person in the room. Ask thoughtful questions that go beyond surface-level topics. Instead of, "Where are you from?" ask something like, "What's the one thing about your hometown you'll never forget?" This invites them to share something personal, creating an opportunity for a deeper connection. Pay attention to their answers and follow up with comments or related questions. It's not about pretending to care. It's about truly listening. When someone feels heard, they're more likely to open up and enjoy the interaction. Number 2. Use their name strategically. A woman's name is one of the most powerful tools you can use in flirting. When you use her name naturally in conversation, it makes the interaction feel personal and warm, instantly creating a stronger connection. Slip her name in casually during the conversation, especially when making a playful comment or asking a question. For example, "That's an interesting take, Sarah. I didn't see that coming." This adds a subtle touch of intimacy and shows that you're fully present and paying attention to her. Just be careful not to overdo it. Saying her name too often can come across as forced or awkward. The goal is to make the interaction feel genuine and thoughtful, not rehearsed. When used sparingly and intentionally, her name becomes a simple yet powerful way to make her feel special and noticed. Number 1. Make your presence memorable. Flirting doesn't end when the conversation does. It's about leaving an impression that stays with her. To do this, focus on small but meaningful moments that stand out in her mind. For example, if you're sharing a laugh, you could say something like, "I'm not going to forget this conversation anytime soon." This creates a sense of importance around the moment and makes her more likely to remember you as well. Another way to leave a lasting impression is by complimenting something unique about her, not just her looks, but something she's clearly proud of or values. For instance, saying, "You have such a refreshing perspective. It's not something I hear often," shows that you're really paying attention to her as an individual. It sets you apart from other guys who stick to the usual predictable compliments. When you focus on these small yet impactful actions, you'll not only create a spark in the moment, but also leaving her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. Speaking of which, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content just like this.